Dating can feel like an emotional roller coaster, especially when someone you're interested in is sending mixed signals. One day, they're all about you, texting frequently, making plans, and being super engaging. The next, they're distant, hard to reach, and seem distracted. It leaves you questioning, are they into me or not? If you've ever found yourself stuck in this frustrating loop of uncertainty, this video is for you. We're going to break down how to handle mixed signals in dating and, more importantly, how to find clarity for yourself so you can make informed decisions without all the stress. First, let's acknowledge the obvious. Mixed signals are confusing, frustrating, and can mess with your emotions. They leave you guessing where you stand, and it's easy to spiral into overthinking. But here's the first thing to remember. Mixed signals don't necessarily mean you did something wrong. In fact, they usually reflect what's going on with the other person, not you. So, before you start doubting yourself or over-analyzing every interaction, take a step back and realize that their behavior is likely about them, their uncertainty, their emotional availability, or even external factors you're not aware of. So, why do people send mixed signals? There are a few common reasons. Sometimes they're unsure about what they want. Maybe they like you, but they're not ready for a relationship, or they're juggling multiple priorities and feeling overwhelmed. Other times, they may be dealing with their own insecurities or fears of getting hurt. They could be interested, but hesitant to let their guard down. In some cases, people send mixed signals because they enjoy the attention but aren't ready to commit to anything serious. Understanding the possible reasons behind their behavior can help you approach the situation with more clarity and less personal frustration. Now, what can you do about it? The first thing to do when faced with mixed signals is to assess their actions, not just their words. People can say a lot of things that sound good, but their behavior will ultimately reveal how they really feel. Are they consistently making time for you? Do they follow through on plans? Are they engaging in meaningful conversations or just sending surface-level texts? If their actions don't align with their words, that's a major red flag. Another step is to take a moment to evaluate the pattern of behavior. Mixed signals aren't just about one bad day or a single flaky moment. Everyone has off days, but if you're noticing a consistent cycle of hot and cold, it's time to pay attention. Are they super attentive for a week and then disappear for days without explanation? Do they make plans and then cancel last minute without a good reason? Look for patterns in their behavior and don't ignore them just because you want things to work out. When you're dealing with mixed signals, communication is crucial, but it's all about how you approach it. It's easy to feel like you want to confront the person and ask them directly, "What's going on? Are you into this or not?" But let's be real. An aggressive or confrontational approach might just push them further away or make things more confusing. Instead, try approaching the conversation from a place of curiosity, not accusation. You can say something like, "I've noticed that sometimes you seem really engaged and other times you pull away. I just want to understand where you're at so I know how to move forward." By framing the conversation this way, you're giving them an opportunity to explain themselves without feeling attacked. And if they're genuinely unsure or dealing with personal stuff, this opens the door for an honest discussion. But here's the key: don't expect a magic answer. They might not give you the clarity you're hoping for right away, and that's okay. What matters is that you've put your feelings out there and created space for an honest conversation. Here's something crucial to remember. Mixed signals are a signal in themselves. If someone is constantly leaving you confused and questioning where you stand, that's an answer in and of itself. You deserve someone who is clear about their intentions and who makes you feel secure, not someone who keeps you in a state of doubt. If their behavior continues to be inconsistent even after you've communicated how you feel, it's time to reevaluate whether this situation is right for you. Another important strategy is to maintain your own boundaries. When you're getting mixed signals, it's easy to fall into the trap of chasing clarity. You might start overcompensating, putting in more effort, or waiting around for them to come around. But remember, you are not responsible for figuring out someone else's feelings. If they're not being clear with you, it's their issue to sort out, not yours. Keep your own standards and boundaries intact. If they're not meeting those standards consistently, it might be time to walk away. Speaking of walking away, sometimes the best way to deal with mixed signals is to create some space. Taking a step back can help you gain perspective and see the situation more clearly. When you're emotionally invested, it's easy to justify their behavior or hold on to hope that things will get better. But stepping back allows you to see the relationship for what it is, not what you hope it will become. Space can also give them the opportunity to realize what they're missing. If they truly care and are just struggling with their feelings, some distance may prompt them to step up and provide the clarity you deserve. On the flip side, creating space can also help you realize that you don't need to stick around waiting for someone to figure out how they feel about you. If you're constantly waiting for the next text, the next date, or the next sign of interest, it's time to ask yourself, is this what I really want in a relationship? Relationships should make you feel valued, respected, and secure. If you're not getting that, it's worth considering whether this is the kind of dynamic you want to invest your time and energy into. One final piece of advice: trust your gut. Mixed signals can make you second-guess your instincts, but deep down, you probably already know whether or not this situation is right for you. If you're feeling anxious, frustrated, or confused more often than you're feeling happy and secure, that's a sign. Your emotions are valid, and if someone is leaving you in a constant state of uncertainty, it's worth listening to that inner voice telling you something's off. At the end of the day, you deserve clarity in your dating life. You deserve someone who is clear about their intentions, who shows up consistently, and who makes you feel confident in the connection. If someone is sending mixed signals, don't settle for the confusion. Address it head-on, communicate openly, and don't be afraid to walk away if you're not getting the clarity you need. Dating is about finding someone who adds value to your life, not someone who leaves you guessing where you stand. If this information helped you in your situation, please subscribe and feel free to leave a comment. Also, check out my other videos for more dating and relationship tips.